Hello, everyone. I just watched a movie that I was actually really excited to see. They advertised it for quite some time, and it's on Prime, Amazon Prime Video. So if you have Amazon, check out this comedy, horror, slasher, murder mystery film. Did I like it? I have mixed feelings about this movie, and I'm trying not to give any spoilers, and I apologize if I do. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you who the killer is. I'm not going to tell you too much except what the trailer said and how they advertised it as a time travel movie that I found intrigued. Time travel movie. So I'm thinking right away of Happy Death Day, but that's not really a time travel movie. That's going back, the same day over and over again. I'm thinking Groundhog Day, same concept, but Groundhog Day is not even a slasher film. But so I'm thinking all these things. I'm thinking, okay, so what are they going to do here? So it's 2023. It's 2023, and basically there were three killers, not three killers, three kills, three murders in the 80s. So these three murders in the 80s, one was in a house party. One was at a cottage, and another one was in an amusement park. So I find that fascinating because obviously the first Scream movie was in a house party. The second movie, Cabin in the Woods, that happens all the time. They do Cabin in the Woods murder all the time. And that's cool too. And the third one was an amusement park that was quite popular back in that town in the 80s. Really popular. It's a broken down amusement park in 2023, but it's still there, where kids kind of go. I can't remember if any rides worked. I think it was just a broken down amusement park at the time where people, shortcuts to go home and stuff, from school and all that. So now you look at the future, 2023. There's a pot, and there's people that still, the killer just left. After those three kills, the killer just left. So there's no more kills except those three. And no more. Nothing at all. And then there's, kids that grew up, that their friends got murdered. So the mother is a child of this teen. And she's still kind of grieving what happened back in the day. She took defense courses and all that, just in case the killer would come back. So there's a lot going on there. She's married, and they had a kid. And the kid has a poster up of a big rock star that became a big rock star back in the day when they were kids and they knew him from high school. So that was kind of cool. And, she wants to borrow the vintage look. And the mother's like, take care of my jacket. That's vintage. Well, I'm wearing it. That's okay. Just take care of it. So it's a vintage look. She has a vintage look because it's Halloween night. And then there's a blogger that got very popular with blogging about the three murders. And he gives little tours of the murder areas. So all these people kind of know each other. Because they went to the same school. The adults know each other. The kids know their kids. So one of the kids is trying to build a time machine in a phone booth at the amusement park. And the time machine doesn't work. But when a kill actually happened in 2023 in someone's house. And the kill scenes and the action sequences are great. I had a little bit of problem with the dialogue, but after that person got killed, it made news again in the town, and the blogger became more popular again, and everyone was kind of a suspect. And then the kid, one teen, said what, like she's like freaking out, she's like, something like traumatic. And then the killer is chasing this one teen. So the killer is still out there. I almost slipped and gave a spoiler, but I'm not going to. I'm trying my best not to. But she's running in the amusement park away from the killer. And somehow she travels back in time to the 80s, where none of those three teens are dead yet. So she's trying to save their life. She's seeing everyone smoking. She's looking around like the 80s is nuts. There's things at school that you can't do now that back in the day you could. She's like, this is easy. This is easy. There's many times I thought it was this killer, and I actually couldn't figure it out. But there's also a lot of references from a lot of movies in here, and a lot of little jokes, because it is a comedy horror. I like the way the killer killed. I like the cabin sequence. I like the amusement park sequence. I like kind of all that aspects, but it didn't seem draggy. I don't know how to really rate it. It was fun, and I would like to see a sequel, and I didn't want it to end, but I don't know, I just maybe didn't get all the jokes. Even so, I did grow up in the 80s. It's a very intelligently written movie. I probably have to watch it again because I missed some of the jokes. But the acting was fine. The kill scenes were fine. Total killer. Check it out. Tell me what you think, because I'm having a hard time to really rate this movie, because there's just, I don't know, the more I think about it, I actually did really like it. So check it out, Total Killer. Can't wait for another one that comes out, Total Killer 2 or whatever. But I like the time travel, I like the Easter eggs, I like it being in the future, back in time to the 80s. Lots of fun, character development, for sure. Bye for now, everyone. And it's on Prime Video.